What's going on, everybody?
Baby, you gonna be driving and doing this?
I'm just gonna go to another location.
Okay. Oh, we gotta be safe. We gotta be safe in these streets. What up, y'all? What up? What up?
I'm gonna give a second to see if we get some other people joining in with us.
We just wanted to come and say hi to everybody today to see what's going on. It's Saturday. What are y'all getting into?
It is Saturday.
All day, every day. But pretty much we're doing this video because it seems like a lot of people are going through different phases of their awakening, like, you know, depression, having anxiety, and depression is something that's pretty serious. Yeah, and you know what, this was something that I really wanted to do, and I wanted to really do a video on this, and we were going to put together a whole video with some points and everything. But I just recently heard that one of my favorite rappers, Mac Miller, actually passed away due to an overdose, and that part really shook me, because there are a lot of artists that are out here that are committing suicide just because the whole life of being in the spotlight, or not even just being in the spotlight, but just being alive, can be very strenuous. It can, because of expectations. I think having that expectation is really what causes depression.
Yes. And
setting that bar really high. Because if you don't meet your expectations, then you start feeling like you're not good enough. Or maybe someone else's expectation of you, you're trying to fill that. And if you can't fill it, then you feel like you're not good enough.
Right.
But we want everybody to know that you are good enough. You are enough.
Yes. And the other thing, to let everybody know that you are not alone.
No,
you're not alone. For everybody that's a subscriber on this channel, to let y'all know that our community is a very strong community. We, especially when it comes to like our Facebook groups,
we got guns. We're strong up in these streets.
Yeah, when it comes to the Facebook groups and the people that we interact with a very top quality type people.
Yes.
And even the people who are subscribers, like y'all are our subscribers, and for the ones who are even not subscribers, but for the ones who are subscribers, y'all are really strong in this community, because we've seen a couple of times when people make comments. What's up, Heavenly? We've seen a lot of times when people make comments on videos, other subscribers actually jump in
and help them
and help them out.
Yeah.
So this is to let y'all know that you are not alone.
You're not.
When it comes to your journey of going through life. And we just wanted to remind you of that, and probably give like some little pointers or some things that you can do to help really boost your self-awareness of this issue, and also to really reach out to anybody else that you may know that may be going through issues of any
self-doubt or anything like that. You're not feeling good enough, you're feeling depressed, you're not meeting certain expectations. Hi.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Hi, Pauline. Hi, Monica.
And if y'all are watching this video, please share and let
share
other people see what's going on around here. Trying to get some more light in here. It's a little dark.
Yeah, why did it get so dark all of a sudden? See, we talking about depression and it just got dark all of a sudden.
We gotta bring the sunlight in.
So it's okay to be going through a phase in your life. We have many phases along this journey. It's like life is like a roller coaster, guys. Sometimes you're going to be up, sometimes you're going to be down, but always know that you're going to go back up again, and you're going to come back down again, and you're going to go back up again.
Right.
But in the spaces when you're coming from down to up, that's when you really learn. People call it hitting rock bottom. Rock bottom is not a bad place.
No.
Because you cannot build a steady foundation without starting from rock bottom.
No.
When you start from rock bottom, you get to design your building however you want to build it. So that's the beauty about being at rock bottom. You get to create a solid foundation. So it's okay to hit rock bottom, guys. Just don't stay there.
Yep, dark night of the soul. You're definitely right.
There you go.
And Alicia and I went through it both. We both went through that phase, and that's why we created this channel. Because when we went through our phase, I know I really wish that I had somebody else who really helped me along in that process, because it's lonely, it's painful, it's not great. What's up, Trilla?
It is not fun. It's not something that can be fun, especially if you're doing it by yourself. So we know what it feels like, and so we wanted to come on here and do this live today to let everybody know that you're not alone.
No,
you're not. You can always reach out. We have if you guys, we were doing free sessions, but it was a promotion for our counseling, but now we're gonna bring it back, baby. We'll bring back that 15-minute free session.
Well, I would say we would do it on a case-by-case basis, because you know, everybody doesn't have the financial ability to really seek out counseling. And what we've done is that we do have a private link for those who are in some type of
financial difficulty, which, you know, it's life. Sometimes it does happen, and we don't want to not try to help somebody just because they're already feeling depressed, and then they already don't have it to give. So we'll be more than happy to help. Just if you guys are feeling depressed and you feel alone, you want somebody to talk to, you can talk to us.
Yes,
pretty much that's what I'm saying. You don't have to feel like you're doing this alone, because it could be rough sometimes.
Yeah, and once again, just to kind of catch people up who are just joining in on this live, we pretty much did this live today because we were actually planning on doing a video about this topic, like doing all the effects and everything that I normally do.
Special effects.
But I was watching a video with Ralph Smart, and he mentioned something about one of my favorite rappers, Mac Miller, actually passed away a few days ago due to overdose.
Drug overdose.
And you know, it really hit me hard, because there are a lot of people that are going through depression, and actually depression has two different forms. Like, you can either go about attacking yourself, and then you can also go about attacking other people. And a couple of years back, I actually started a Facebook page, and I probably need to go back and start it up again, is encouraging people to tell their story. Because a lot of people go through depression and things of this nature, which is actually suppressed emotions.
Yeah.
But I wanted to encourage people to really tell their story.
Yes.
And for those of you all who follow us on our Facebook page, or for y'all have our email address, definitely tell us your story.
Yeah.
Because we want to hear your story.
Tell your story. Even if you have to write a book about your life. Amazon, you can go on Amazon, you can write a book for free. I mean, they'll just keep, what, 30% of it? But it gives you a chance to tell your story. You know, let it out. Don't suppress your story. Let it out. Yeah. And I can't keep saying this enough, guys. You're enough. You are enough.
Yes.
And if you are on a journey of weight loss, or whatever journey that you're on to get to the higher version of yourself, in the current state that you're in, love yourself.
Yes.
Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle to yourself. Yes. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's good to have goals and stuff.
Yes.
But if you're not meeting those goals, it's okay. It's okay. You're working towards it. And if you're not working towards it, you're gonna work towards it.
Yeah. And you know, somebody told me one time, and it really helped me out tremendously. And he asked me, what is my definition of success? And I was like achieving a certain lifestyle that I want and things of that nature. It was like, well, what if you never meet that goal? Are you ever successful?
Right.
And I was like, no, I'm not going to be successful if I don't attain the goal that I'm searching for. It was like, here's another way to really think about it. Success is getting up every day and working towards that goal. Every time that you work towards that goal, you are being successful. You know, it's just
what's going on in the media and society nowadays. They want to tell you what success is, and it's putting an expectation on you that nobody can really meet.
Right.
So you have to find your own benchmarks. And once again, like Leisha said, stop being so hard on yourself.
Be gentle. You
yes.
are enough, and it is okay. And you know, sometimes it's hard in today's society when you go on social media, Instagram and Facebook, and you see somebody else might be doing better than you. But think about it, they're posting all of the stuff, the highlights of their life.
Yeah, that's the highlight reel.
Just a highlight. They're not going to post stuff when they're on the toilet, or when they're not feeling good, or let's say they might be a vegan and they're having a cheat day. They're not going to post their cheat day on social media. So it's okay. As long as you're working towards what you want, you're good.
Yeah, because you got to think about it. Nobody ever posts a photo of them cheating. They never post a photo of the big belly that they got. You know, you never see people really post what they look like without their makeup.
Right.
You know, it's always glammed up, got the selfie photo.
Right. Lots of selfies, but
no angles.
No self-mastery. But
and all of that is the persona.
Right.
It's not the person that's really behind the mask.
Right.
And I think for the people who are, what's going on? And I think for the people who are able to remove their mask and live in their authenticity, are some of the strongest people you will ever meet on this face of the earth.
Thumbs up to those people who are living their true life, living in their authentic self, because that takes a lot of courage to just live who you are and live for you while not hurting other people, mind you.
Right.
So big up.
Yes.
Big up to the people who's out there living in their true self. They have come to terms with who they are, and they've taken that mask off, and they're living their life unapologetically.
Yes.
So big up, guys. You are enough. We just wanted to come on here and tell everybody that it's okay. You are enough. You don't have to compare yourself to other people, because just as much as they're valuable, you're valuable too. And everybody goes through ups and downs in life.
Yes.
And it's quite normal to be up and down one day. Just try not to stay down there too long.
Yeah.
But down there is where you learn a lot about yourself.
Yeah.
When you have in your down days, you learn who are your friends, who are not your friends, who you need to have around you, who you don't. You learn a lot when you're down there.
Yes.
And that's why it's so necessary sometimes to not always be up.
Right.
It's called like house cleansing. You're cleaning your house. You're cleaning your temple.
All right.
So embrace that.
And just to give y'all some little tips to help you out throughout your day. And right now we're going right off the top of the dome because we've been doing this for quite some time. So we're going to give it to you raw and uncut. So we're going to give you three little tips that can really help you in whatever area of trouble that you may be in when it comes to depression and things of that nature.
Sorry about that, Pauline. Listen, if you want to, sorry to cut you off, babe,
go ahead.
She just said something. If you want to go ahead and, we should post the link, or what can we do? Email us, Pauline.
Yes.
Our email is right here. Send us an email and we'll shoot you that link so you can book a session with us and we can talk about it if you don't have anyone else to talk to.
Right. Oh, and that's if y'all haven't known, Leisha and I work for ourselves.
Yeah, we don't work for nobody.
And we did that purposely because we understood that there was a need for people to have somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
When they go through this whole process of awakening, finding your twin flame,
Yeah.
or just experiencing this 3D world.
In general.
This planet is one of the most difficult planets, one of the most difficult realms to ever come into existence to.
Yeah.
And here's a little secret, if you didn't know, if you're here on planet Earth,
you're strong.
that means that you are strong as hell.
You are
because
strong.
This is the
One
hardest, one of the hardest universities to ever come to.
Yes. So
if
big
you're
up.
here, give yourself a pat on the back that you're still here, you're still standing, you're still breathing, you're doing the things that you want to do.
Yes.
You are strong.
Even if you got to do it crying and with your voice shaking, big up to you. Big up my peoples.
Right.
All right, baby, go with your points.
Okay. So one of the tips that we would give in order to relieve some stress in your life is, for one, let go of any type of expectations.
Yes.
Okay? You set your goals, and you do what you need to do to get to those goals. You know, I was talking to one of the representatives for Tony Robbins, because we're looking to get into a program that he's offering.
Right.
And Tony Robbins, if you're watching this, give us a connection to the event. But
big up.
But one of the things that he said that was so key when it comes to building a business is that you really don't need a business plan, because the business plan only is concerned about what's going on right now.
Right.
And as we all know, life changes from second to second, from moment to moment.
Mm-hmm.
So you set a road map in order to get to where you want to be.
Right.
So you set that goal. This is just going back to taking away expectations, because things change often. So you set a roadmap to where you want to go, and you bend and you flex to wherever you need to go to get to that goal.
Yeah.
And once again, if you keep working on those things day in and day out, you will always be successful.
Always.
Yeah.
What's step 2, baby? Point number 2.
Step 2.
Oh, that was it?
You know, no, we got 3. I'm gonna give you 3. And once again, this is right off the dome, y'all. We flowing here. We letting the down. That's why I let the sunroof open to let the rays
the crown chakra.
Oh, but step number 2, laugh.
Oh yeah, we do plenty of that.
Oh my God, laugh.
Yeah.
Find something that is funny,
And laugh.
something that you love, and laugh until your stomach hurts.
I do that too. I do that a lot. We be in the Dollar Tree. I laugh so hard my stomach hurt, and then I start crying, and everybody start looking at me like I'm crazy. And we gotta get out the store.
Y'all, she had to walk out of the store because she was laughing so hard that she was crying that she couldn't breathe. You know, and you know, having moments like that really help reduce a lot of stress. A lot of stress. And the last thing that I would give a tip to, whenever you're in a down moment, I mean, of course, it's good to get yourself together, get yourself collected, but don't forget about the people who are close to you, your real, true friends.
Yeah.
And you know, we were explaining this to one of our sons a few days ago, that your friends are going to be people that are going to be there for you regardless of if you can do anything for them or not.
Absolutely.
They're going to be there regardless if you're at your lowest point in your life or at the highest point in your life.
Exactly. They're not going to put conditions on the friendship. I'll be your friend up until you do this, or I'll be your friend up until you do that. That's friendship with condition. And that's an associate. That's not a friend. That's an associate, and it's good to kind of know the difference between the two.
Right.
And that's what we're trying to teach him.
Yes. So definitely reach out to your true friends for support.
Yes.
And if you're at a point in your life where you started cutting people off and you really don't have anybody to connect with,
cut it.
You know, Alicia and I are always here to help out whenever.
Yeah.
Just the other day, I had somebody, it was funny because I just commented on a post that she did, you know, congratulating her on her business and everything, and then I get this whole email of everything that's going on in her life.
Yeah, you never know.
And you know, she just had to pour that stuff out, and it's really important to be there for people in that time of need. And actually, the last thing that I would suggest is, I guess you can consider this a bonus, is find a way to reach out and help somebody else.
Yeah, that helps. That does help.
Yeah, because when you reach out and help other people, it actually makes you feel good about yourself. It helps build your self-esteem. It's like, hey, I was here to support somebody else.
It kind of gives you purpose in a kind of way. They actually did a study on people helping other people, and they noticed that the people that were actually helping and being able to witness somebody else's life, you know, take a turn for the better because of what they contributed, it actually releases endorphins in the brain. Then just when they give to somebody, they're grateful that you give it to them. But the ones that are doing the giving, the endorphins are released much more.
Yes.
And they are a lot happier. So finding ways to give back is another way that you can, you know, feel good about yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's some good points. So we just wanted to once again jump on here, give y'all a little bit of encouragement, letting you know that you're not alone.
You're not alone. Michael Jackson.
She wanted to sing the song, but
I wanted to sing the song.
We don't have the rights to it, and we ain't trying to pay a fine.
Right.
For it.
You know I'm extra. I know I'm extra. I wanted to sing the song, but it's okay. You guys are not alone in this.
Right.
We're always here. And if you're going through things, you share it with your best friend. If you don't have a best friend, if you're at the journey in your spiritual awakening where you cut everybody off, because sometimes it happens, you can always come to us. So we're more than happy to help you guys through whatever you're going through. You're welcome, Pauline.
Oh, you're so
Abundant Light, you're welcome, and stay laughing, honey.
Oh, we can hum the song?
We can hum it? You were real He up here humming the song.
We silly, y'all. But we hope this helped lift your day, lift your spirits.
Yes.
And once again, we love y'all so much.
We love you guys. And share this video. I mean, we don't really... I mean, sharing videos are cool, but for this one, it's a good video. It's about making people feel better about themselves. So you could go ahead and share this one.
Yes.
If you feel it in your heart to share it with someone who might need it, then you can go ahead and do so.
Yeah, definitely do so. And so once again, we are Twin Flames Unite.
At it again.
Always at it. We love y'all.
We love you guys.
Peace out.